Whew. I just got done from another dimension. I dropped out of a time tunnel. It was a funnel. It funneled me into the wind, and I spun. One past one past one past one. You can see my yard. It's looking hardly done. Fun. I've got to get some sun on my tongue. That's why I'm spitting these rungs of the ladder I flung from my lungs. Look at the ground now and see. Look at all these teeny tiny leaves. Look at my fingers as they feel and see. I'm blind in both eyes, but I look at these trees. They're so pretty. I've got to say now. I really love this ground. I prepared it with my sand. And the neighbors made us put some groundnut seed down. They wanted it all covered with sod, but I wouldn't be sodomized by them, so I stood up for my free land right to be free and okay for once a day. I've got to say it's kind of sad. I had to stand against the grandness of their sway. I feel like I'm swaying sometimes in the ships. The leaves like these trees have leaves. The ships, branches are their boughs and twigs. In a figurative sense, I've got to comprehend all of this. It's something like the bliss of this ground. It is sound. My compounded something I'm trying to talk about. But if I found out what thing I was trying to talk about, I might be able to talk about it more stably and not incongruently label the truth. But find out what time it is inside my booth. Where's my booth? Oh fuck, there's a booth over there. I've got to compare it with something. I will be running soon enough through these doors to explore much more, but I've got to find all these things recombined. Why am I blind? I've been seeing all the time. Look at this. It's my pit of fire, which I desire to light up and corrupt the air with some hits of smoke from the fan I toke through getting my quotes skewed, twisting my words till they sound all absurd, but I made total sense in all of this comprehension I'm trying to express in my words as I flex. Next, I'll try to compress it into a little bit more of this rope that I'm running down. Let's see, I hope there's something worth looking out about. There's a wire. I conspire to get them tired enough to go to sleep, and the dreams go so sweet. That's my dream porch over there. There's no roof because you've got to see through the leaves of the trees to get through to the next stage of this life. Did I mention it's so high, higher than the sky, far beyond all I try to express in these next few moments? Through this quotient of sums I've found on the ground, it comes from the nature of this life I've been blessed with. I try to inhibit what I would exhibit: a cliff, a rift, and everlasting bliss. Everlasting bliss. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. My wire is connected to another wire. It's going on a ways. Here's the juncture. As I pull it, it gets fully displaced. Look, I'm displacing it. See, everything I say makes sense. It's just, ow, hard to comprehend. Woo. Not too much to, but I would subtly blend in the end of this poem as I'm going on and flowing past the bend.